In this video, you're going to get 3 things from me. Daily plan in order to be the best salesperson you could possibly be. I'm going to explain the mindset you have to have in order to be able to put this plan into action that will increase your paychecks, help you be able to put this into action right now. My name is Sham and I have been selling caravans and lodges for nearly 20 years. When I used to work for Bourne Leisure Haven, every single salesperson received this plan. They tried to make us all work to this level of activity. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't understand the mindset that you needed in order to put this plan in place. But since then, I have actually spent a lot of time with this person and I genuinely believe I understand the mindset you need to have, and I am going to share that with you on this video. All you have to do is click the link below and you'll be able to give me your email address and I will physically send that to you free of charge. If you find this of any value, I would really appreciate you hit the like button and even subscribe. And let me take you to the whiteboard where I can go through this with you in order to help you more. In 5 years, we will all be somewhere. What you do in your daily habits is what will inevitably put you to where you want to be in 5 years. Every day you waste time doing nothing in work, not making enough calls, not physically learning the things that you know you should, that will play a huge part in where you will end up in 5 years' time. This is such an underrated truth. Never take advice from someone who hasn't achieved the thing that they are trying to advise you about. Who are we taking advice from and what have they achieved within the business where you are trying to excel? The plan that I am sending you in order to make all of this make more sense, the person doing it was absolutely annihilating every other salesperson in the industry. And I couldn't get my head around it. I saw it, I had it, and I just thought, that's not possible for me to do. So therefore, it immediately failed within my mindset. And the more I have grown myself in the last 12, 13, 14, 15 years doing this job, having the training I have received in psychology, mindset, resilience training, all of these factors and books that I have read put together has actually got me to a point where I understand this now. And my goal is to pass this on to someone who needs it, and I want to help people make more money, and I want to share this knowledge with you. Anyone starting, anyone who's been doing it a long time and just come a bit stagnant and just feels like they need a bit more motivation and inspiration, I hope that this will do that for you. This is my point 2 of what I've promised you at the beginning of the video. There's a book called Atomic Habits, and if you haven't read it, I've personally audioed it. I don't always have enough time to read with 2 young children and a busy lifestyle, trying to stay fit, trying to physically do the hours of work I do and also keep up with my kids. There's an amazing sense of structure and understanding how to become successful. If you were to listen to that book or read that book, you will be able to physically structure a plan, a daily plan, habits that you should do in order to become successful. One of the quotes this person lives by is, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your habits. He found the system that was going to create inevitable success. This person has told me so many times that he was never the best salesperson. The truth is that he knew exactly how many people he needed to see in order to deliver the deals. And if he worked with somebody who could do a deal with every 1 in 4 people they see, and his conversion rate was 1 in 5, he knew he had to see 10 people no matter what, 10 full presentations in order to do those 2 deals. Once he figured out the system, the plan that worked, he did not take his eye off that system. And that mindset wasn't just your generic, I have to do it to physically make the money I want. His mindset was pure domination. There was nothing else But this is a process I know that works. I will follow that through until I physically beat everyone in the game. And that is the mindset. You've got to think bigger than anyone else that you know. And the focus, my favorite acronym, follow one course until success. You have a plan, you know what you need to do in order to deal a certain amount of people, you know what you need to do in order to make a certain amount of appointments, you know what you need to do in order to get in front of people to do the presentation. Once those figures are in place and you know what those figures are, there's no stopping you if you will follow that one course until you get that success. We all had it within Born Leisure because they were trying to turn all of us into this one person. But this is what everybody was missing. No one had the mindset of, I will beat everyone else in the game if I just follow my system that I've put in place. And with this plan, because it was the system that he created, this obviously it was more personal to him and he stuck to it. My point number 3, what is the way you start and take action right now? Small steps climb mountains. How many people do you know who say, I'll do that tomorrow? How many people do you know who say, oh, I'll do that tonight? Take this plan, but if you don't feel like you can do it all, try and do 3/4 or try and do a half. But the most important thing is to become a consistent person. Become consistent with what you do day in, day out. The most successful people prioritize their time correctly and they break it down to hours. Understanding this plan, understanding the focus and mindset that you need to have in order to be great, understanding that you need to start this now and there is no time like the present. I hope this is valuable to you on a level where you can go and make more commissions next year, the year after. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. And this part, just for any of you who are thinking, what lodge or caravan is he sitting in at the beginning of the video? This is the Prestige Tempest. This is a 50-foot by 22-foot wide 3-bedroom super lodge.